Welcome. Today we are doing a deep dive into a really intense and puzzling story.
The flight to Egypt, Matthew chapter 2.
Exactly. It's this rapid-fire series of events, a midnight escape, a horrible tragedy, and then more relocations.
Right. And our mission today is to look at how all these painful and chaotic moments were somehow necessary for prophecy to be fulfilled.
This idea of divine sovereignty.
The idea that even through displacement and, frankly, human evil, a divine promise is actually moving forward. It all kicks off with this sudden crisis.
And that urgency, you can feel it in the text. An angel appears to Joseph in a dream.
Yeah, with a very direct warning. King Herod is looking for the child to destroy him.
So Joseph doesn't even wait. He wakes up Mary, they take Jesus, and they flee.
By night. I mean, this isn't some planned journey.
No, it's a frantic escape into a foreign country.
And that specific escape, that migration, is actually the key to the first layer of prophecy here.
Because they stay in Egypt until Herod dies.
Exactly. And that act fulfills the words from the prophet Hosea, "Out of Egypt I called my son." So the journey itself wasn't just, an accident. It was foundational.
But the story takes such a dark turn right after that.
It really does.
When Herod figures out that the wise men aren't coming back, his fury is just unchecked.
And this is the part of the story that's so hard to read.
The massacre. He orders the killing of all male children in and around Bethlehem, 2 years old and under.
It's just this immense, gut-wrenching tragedy. You can't gloss over that human suffering.
We of course not.
And yet what the sources highlight is that even this unspeakable violence was part of that divine pattern.
A second prophecy.
A second prophecy. The weeping and lamentation fulfilled what Jeremiah spoke of. Rachel weeping for her children.
Okay, so this brings up the essential question. It's the one that everyone asks when they read this.
Right.
Why? If God is all-powerful, why does the Son of God have to flee like a refugee? Why allow such horrific, innocent suffering?
Couldn't God have just stopped Herod? Blinded his soldiers or something?
Exactly. Why let it happen this way?
And it's a huge challenge, but the answer from the sources is, well, it's consistent. The goal wasn't prevention.
The goal was fulfillment.
The goal was fulfillment. Jesus had to come and live out the whole scriptural story. So the flight and even the suffering of the innocents, they weren't meaningless. They were necessary steps that confirmed the truth of God's word.
That really deepens the whole context. So the sequence then ends with one last move.
One final relocation. After Herod dies, Joseph is told he can return.
But he gets another warning in a dream.
He hears that Herod's son, Archelaus, who is just as brutal, is now ruling, so he's afraid.
So he changes course.
He avoids Judea completely and settles way up in Galilee in this little town called Nazareth.
And this fulfills the final prophecy in the passage.
That he would be called a Nazarene. And what's so fascinating is that Nazarene wasn't a compliment.
It was a term of derision.
Right. Yeah, it suggested someone unimportant from the middle of nowhere. So this final sovereign move places Jesus in a position of humility, while also, at the same time, fulfilling prophecy.
So when you look at all of this, what does it mean for you, the listener? I think the sources really underline that God's promises are certain, even when life feels completely chaotic.
Right. The chaos we see here was actually the path to certainty.
It's a great way to put it.
And if we really connect this to the bigger picture, it just leaves you with this powerful question. You see God using the very things meant to stop his plan, Herod's rage, forced displacement as the engine to actually make it happen.
So the final thought is?
Well, what does it mean to look beyond your own problems and circumstances and to live with hope, knowing that maybe even the painful twists in your own journey are part of a sovereign plan leading you to a promised destination?